tomorrow, a lot of our brothers and sisters that are not in the truth going to be celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And this year, what's coming up? The elections.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to touch on that a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So pull up that first article. 95 year. Yep. Let's read that.
Another view. MLK would have been 95 this year. Let's make his dream a reality.
So you already see which side this is coming from. Let's make his dream a reality.
Make it last. Make it last forever.
You gotta drop an album. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, let's go.
This January marks what would have been Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s 95th birthday. Nearly a century after the late civil rights leader's birth, it's a good time to reflect on the work still to be done.
So the work that still needs to be done is the fact that we got to transform the minds of our people.
Right.
Okay? Not the work of us joining with our oppressors,
Right. No, sir.
but the work of us exposing our oppressors. That's right. Go ahead.
Just over 60 years ago, in his famous I Have a Dream speech at the 1963 march.
I'm going to let you bring that out. We're going to trust that. We're going to trust that.
Brother spoiled.
All right. He all right. Go ahead.
King declared, "We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in this great vault of opportunity of this nation. And so we've come to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice."
Now read that again. That's a delusion. That's delusional right there.
Right.
Read that again.
A check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice.
The riches of freedom and the what? And the security of justice. Okay, so 60 years after, Martin Luther King, that's what we still hoping for? That we still hoping for?
That's what we still hope.
Scroll down. I want to get to, 1960s. Go ahead.
Despite all that,
No, 1960s.
oh, excuse me, the 1960s were years of crucial economic progress for African Americans, even as the Black freedom struggle faced assassinations and government suppression. In 1959, when King was 30, 55% of African Americans lived in income poverty.
Scroll down. Hold on. Now you're going too fast. All right. Compared. Yet. Go ahead.
Yet this substantial progress still wasn't enough to bring the radical and ongoing to bridge the radical and ongoing racial economic divide between blacks and whites. And since then, progress has slowed.
Because now they're saying less of us are in economic poverty. Go ahead.
Compared to the political and economic progress of the 1960s.
Now, Kat, I don't know about you, because this is the same thing that Biden be saying.
Right.
People they're spending more money. The economy is good. And we're supposed to believe that, but I see my brothers and sisters struggling.
100%.
I'm struggling. I see my brothers and sisters struggling, but they
That's
try
what I
to
see.
tell us that everything's getting better.
Hey, and you know how we know we're struggling? Because every time they make mention of reparations, black people is excited as hell. They like, yes, thank God we need it.
Right.
Meanwhile, Esau like, reparation? What y'all need reparations for?
Bro, y'all better get a job.
Right.
We gave y'all Obama.
Right, because they already got it. When you got it, you know how when you got some money, you like, yeah, bro, that's nothing. What you need?
Right.
That's how
You ain't
Esau
gotta
is.
ask
Right,
what the price is.
Right. That's how Esau is all the time.
All the time.
They don't know what it's like to be broke.
Yes, sir.
They don't think about it.
Pull the article back up.
Start there, Kat.
Yeah.
Compared to the political and economic progress of the 1960s, the 21st century has been much less fruitful, even as the country saw its first African-American president and national recognition of police brutality through the Black Lives Matter protests. From 2000 to 2021, there was only a 3% point decline in black poverty.
Okay. So now, the article is going into us, the progress that still needs to be made to bring us equal in wealth. Okay. We still believing in that. That's why we have all our platforms that are bringing out the truth to our people, because we got to bring out how we're going to get our economic prosperity.
That's right.
All right. And that prosperity going to come back with Christ.
That's
now, I want you to pull up the next article. Pull up the next article. As a matter of fact, while he's pulling that up, get that in Isaiah 60. Get that in Isaiah 60. See, our people is fighting for equality, right? But we fighting for dominance.
Right.
We fighting for royalty. That's right. Get that in Isaiah 60 and 10.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I have smote thee.
So in God's wrath, he smote us, right? But
in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
And that mercy is going to be when we have rulership. All right, we ain't looking for equality.
Right.
And so what does Martin Luther King Day represent? Equality. Right. We got to destroy that. We got to destroy that thought from our people.
That's right.
That's right.
You got the next video? Article?
Hey, Cap, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they said that black poverty has gone down 3%, right? But how come we increase the prison system? Because once we go in that prison system, we count as 3/5 of a man, right?
Right.
So are they counting that as poverty also?
Nope.
Hey, the
I
math
don't
don't
know.
add up.
The math ain't math.
I don't know.
That's a good point. You got it?
They didn't pull it up yet.
Yeah.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I fear I am integrating my people into a burning house.
Now scroll down. I just want to get straight to the point. Scroll down. Keep going. Wait a minute. Go down a little more. Belafonte. Okay. Is that cut off? It looks like it's cut off on it. Yeah, come on, IT.
Bring it up.
Did you say
There we go.
Belafonte?
Yeah. Good.
Hey, and why they getting that? Just so y'all know, the
Scroll
Martin
up.
Luther King Day is not a biblical holiday.
At all.
No, go the other way. Come on, IT. Come on.
It
Like all
is
black
Matter of
not
fact, IT.
a
If you
biblical
look, I pointed out where to start. I put it in the notes next to the article.
Hey, Cap, that's crazy too, because it's barely
Activist. That's where I want you to start.
it's
right
barely regarded as a national holiday,
Right.
because most
Yeah,
people
yeah,
really
yeah.
don't get it off.
Hey,
so.
matter of fact,
Yep.
hey,
You get off the market? You don't get off? Y'all don't get off it?
The white man got the day off.
right. MLK Day.
Listen, I
It's a
tried
day
to
for
get
the
the
white
day
man.
off to do something,
Uh-huh.
elsewhere.
Right.
And went in there and it's like, nah, yeah, I got the 15 or the 16 off for it. I'm like, what the hell?
He gonna be barbecuing tomorrow.
God bless Martin Luther King. That nigga was good.
Go ahead, read that.
Yes, sir. Actor/activist Harry Belafonte shared a similar moment about his friend. Midway through the civil rights movement, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. realized that the struggle for integration would have ultimately become a struggle for economic rights. Belafonte reflected, I remember the last time we were together at my home, shortly before he was murdered. He seemed quite agitated and preoccupied, and I asked him what the problem was.
Now look, listen to his the range of his emotions. He was agitated. He was aggravated. Think about some of our forefathers, how when they saw the condition that we were in, it bothered them.
Right.
Look at how many of our brothers and sisters today, especially in Christianity, the condition of our people don't bother them
At all.
because they say, I'm good. Because Christianity is a very selfish religion. As long as you good, it don't matter how the rest of your people is doing. And that shows you that, he had a spirit of love for his people. He just didn't fully have the understanding. But go ahead, read that.
Yes, sir. According to Belafonte, King responded, I've come upon something that disturbs me deeply. We have fought hard and long for integration, as I believe we should have, and I know we will win. But I have come to believe that we are integrating into a burning house. I'm afraid that America has lost the moral vision she may have had.
So, whoa. America has never had a moral vision for the Israelites. Okay, but that's what I wanted to bring out. He said, Because there are some, we know this, but there are some of our people that may not know that in his latter time, as it said, right before his death, Martin Luther King started to wake up and understand what was really going on.
yeah.
Right. All right.
Yes,
and we
sir.
need our people to understand that, before they go out and celebrate tomorrow, Martin Luther King Day.
That's right.
Hey, give me that Corinthians real quick about separating.
Mm-hmm.
About separating from the nations. Because one thing that we all can agree upon, and it's so funny, all black people want to do is do group economics now.
That's it.
Facts.
That's all they want. Let's bring everything together, blah, blah. But then, y'all still want to marry the white woman.
Right.
Damn.
Like, hold on. So you want your money black, but you want your wife white or brown. You want a China woman or whatever. But,
Damn, that's Jeezy.
yeah, right. Got Jesus.
Damn.
Damn.
But guess what? You can't have all black politics if you ain't got all black family. It don't work like that. Because you know the number one way to increase wealth is through death. Whether you believe it or not, it's through death. Because guess what? When you got a insurance, life insurance policy, if everybody's black, and guess who dies more than anybody? Black people.
Right.
So if we dying at such an alarming rate,
Right.
and y'all want to increase the wealth, guess what you need to do? Leave your wealth to your black wife.
Right.
Guess what? Guess what happens? Then your society will increase. But we don't do that as a nation. We leave all our riches, all our money, everything to the other nations.
White man.
Michael Jordan married to a white woman.
Damn.
We can go on all these celebrities. They all married to somebody outside of their nation. Never fails. What's the Russell Williams? What's his name? Def Jam dude.
Yeah.
Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons. You got Kamora Lee.
Yeah.
We could keep going. Hey, but
Tiger Woods.
Beyonce, yep, Tiger Woods. Beyonce and Jay-Z,
Tiger
they
Woods.
together. But see, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have your money within your own people. That's how it's supposed to be. You got that verse?
2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, come out from among them.
Do what?
Come out from among them.
God says, come out from among them. Read.
And be ye separate.
Do what?
And be ye separate.
Be ye separate. That's what Martin Luther King didn't understand. That's what the civil rights movements did not understand. They wanted to do the exact opposite of being separate, which is what God told us to do. And because of that, what? We integrated into a burning house.
Right.
Now, every black neighborhood across America, instead of have a mom and pop store, you know what you got? Dollar General, Walmart, Target, all these different places. And you know who the main consumers is? We are.
Right.
And guess what? All our money, they say, I forgot, it's like the money goes out of the black community in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Quick.
30 seconds.
Quick.
30 seconds. Meanwhile, guess what? When you couldn't go nowhere else, when there wasn't no Wendy's, there was only LaQuisha's, we was good.
Right.
You couldn't go to McDonald's,
Not
you had to go to McJones. You couldn't go to Texas Roadhouse, you go to the Bama House.
Right.
That's back when we had our own stuff, but we didn't understand it. We took it for granted. Now we trying to go backwards when God already told us from the beginning what to do.
Right.
He said, gather yourselves together. He said to separate.
Separate.
He said to work amongst each other. Love your brother as you love yourself. And guess what? When you love your brother as you love yourself, you're not going to shortchange your brother.
That's right.
You're not going to tax usury on your brother like these companies do on us today.
Right.
You're not going to do those things. Everybody's going to be taken care of. Guess what? Even after 7 years, your brother wax poor, let him go free.
Right.
The white man ain't doing that. He said, raise the interest rate.
Lock his ass
Hey,
up.
economy's down. House, it costs 7% now to buy a house.
Right.
Yeah,
What?
but you're doing better.
Right. But we be doing good. Okay.
Inflation.
Right.
Inflation.
Right.
Hey, Cap, you brought up a heavy point because at that time, during the time of segregation, we were forced
Yep.
to work with each
There
other,
you go.
right?
Right.
We had
There
the
you go.
Black Almanac. So if I
Yep.
was going to Tallahassee
Oh, Tallahassee.
and I needed to stop someplace, I used my Black Almanac to be able to stop in a Black-owned business, right? Where I had a less of a chance of getting lynched that day, right? So, the segregation, right?
Green Book.
That's what it's called, the Green Book. So. I thought it was a black book.
I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah,
The black
Judah
book. It just made more sense if it was
Judah
black.
book.
Yeah.
And real quick on the Get Me Lamentations 4 and 17. All right, to back you up. All right, what y'all was saying.
Right.
All right, because we thought that we had it on the bad at the time but that was our on the good times.
Right.
All right,
Yep.
we had communities and businesses.
Yep.
All right, we was looking at the white man and we wanted to sit at his counter.
Right.
All right, partake with his businesses. Yeah, but that has failed us. Read that real quick.
The book of Lamentation, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Read.
As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help.
All right, stop right there. Our eyes have failed for our vain help. All right, we've been looking at this on the country for help, and it ain't been profiting us. Read.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And you know this nation can't save you now. You know it for a sure. You've been lied to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've been assimilated to. All right, on joined hand in hand, and on what has it got us? On burnt down cities. All right, on cities under lakes and stuff like that.
Right.
Come on, man. It's time to wake back up and come back to the laws of God.
Right.
I see us.
Hey, pull up the next one. All right, Lahat, I'm gonna let you take over.
The scriptures say, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV.
Do you know history?
I'm going to show you and prove to you that the Israelites are black, were always black.
Dance for time, just move up your body. Don't get loose and groove on the body. Bruise, wine.
Put on the armor, the procedure complete. Me nah go back, nah retreat. All traitors, every Jezebel must get delete. Me no sleep on a demon, me keep a full clip. Conspire me downfall, cause them want to me slip. Stay close to the real ones, we seal off and legit. Cause I gotta use them to keep your soul from the pit. This a wildlife. I swear that
You know you want to do it. Pull up that.
I just want to wake up.
Pull up this one. All right. There you go. There you go. Amalek. Amalek. All right. So there's a little history. It was brought out on the Sabbath about the I Have a Dream speech. Right. Let's read that.
It says Stanley David Levison was an American businessman and lawyer who became a lifelong activist in progressive causes. He is best known as an advisor to and close friend of Martin Luther King Jr., for whom he helped write speeches.
He did what?
Help write speeches, raise funds, and organize events.
Now, I want you to hit the early life right quick. Read that.
Levison was born in New York City on May 2nd, 1912, to a Jewish family.
So you know who he is. You know who he is. Now, go down to career. I want you to go to the second paragraph.
He had initially been introduced to King by Bayard Rustin.
No. I want you to go down to the second paragraph.
There you go.
Right there. That's the second paragraph.
Okay.
Levison professionalized the fundraising of the organization and took on many of the publicity tasks, in addition to serving as Dr. King's literary agent. He was also a close advisor to Dr. King and ghostwriter for him.
Ghostwriter for him. Go ahead.
Damn. Levison co-wrote with Clarence Benjamin Jones one of the drafts for Dr. King's "I Have a Dream" speech.
There it is. So he was a ghostwriter.
Hey, so Cap, what you telling me right now is that the dream that all black people took on is really the white Jewish man dream. Woo! Is that what you telling me, Cap?
Hey, that's what I'm telling you.
It ain't even your thoughts.
Your thought you thought was your thought. It ain't your thought.
So your dream ain't even your dream?
It ain't even your dream.
The American dream ain't really the American dream.
It ain't your nightmare.
Hey, Cap, you know how in the court system they got motions, right, to prolong something. The white man, they plant Jewish people in certain movements so that they can prolong and put us back to sleep. You know, with the movies, everything that we get involved in, it seemed like what it do. It stopped the building of the kingdom. The same thing through our captivity, what they wanted to do. They wanted to help us so they can hinder the building of our kingdom. That's exactly what this is. The white men always trying to file a motion, always trying to say, you know, Why can't we just get along? Or when you what the movement they got now, the Black Lives Matter. You know that's funded by them.
Yep.
It says this dude was in charge of fundraising.
Yeah.
He didn't raise no damn funds. He went to his people and said, "Hey, I need you so I can carry out the plan."
Yep.
They already had a budget for that.
And you know what's funny about that, officer? What's heavy is Bishop says this all the time. Whoever pays the piper chooses the tune.
Exactly.
So guess what? Why did the civil rights movement go from what black people wanted to what Jewish people? Because they were funding it. Right. When you receive the funds, you do what they tell you to do.
And Cap, that was the timing of everything too, because that was a time frame where Judah was at the enemy's neck.
Yep.
The momentum was there.
There you go.
Hey, can I get a script?
Yeah.
Isaiah 13 and 15. He said he feared that he led us into a burning bush, right? And like a lot of the times, a lot of people, like for example, who was that? Solomon, right? He in Ecclesiastes, he realized vanity of vanities, right? Everything was all vanity. Martin Luther King, once he came to a fullness of his, walk or whatever, he's like, damn, I made a mistake. But read Isaiah 13 and 15.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them.
Everyone that is joined unto these other nations. So when you think that you doing our people good by wanting to join and bring in all these other nations, when the Most High said, gather yourselves together, because we know, if you read the Bible, you would know that these other nations don't want nothing to do with us. They don't give a damn about us. I was just watching the class the other day. It just reminded me all of this, the cases when our brothers get hung on the trees, right? All of those are ruled automatically as a suicide. That's how you know they don't give a damn about us. Right. We was just talking about the judge in a prison system. Yep. They don't give a damn about us. Read that again.
Yes, sir. Everyone that is found.
So for those of our people that want to be joined hand in hand with the other nations, this is what the Bible say. Read.
Shall be thrust through.
You're gonna be thrust through. This is your opportunity to repent. Don't celebrate Martin Luther King's Day, because obviously you can see that it was funded by the Jewish. You celebrating another forward of oppression of our people by celebrating that day. And half of your people don't even get that damn day off. Right. So they looking at you like, nigga, how you get that day off?
And the white man takes the day off.
Now the light skin mad at the dark skin again because you get the day off. Keep reading.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Hey, and that's what we trying to avoid, man. We bring these things out so our people can be edified and have the knowledge of what the enemy's trying to do to us. It's right here in our face. You was gonna say something, Cat?
Hey, get Exodus 17:16, because this came out also. We read that he's Jewish, the ghostwriter, right? And like you said, you pulled the scripture, Cap pulled the scripture in 2 Corinthians 6:17 about us separating. They know that we will increase in our strength when we separate and we come together and we go back to serving our God. So this is a war tactic. All right, read that.
Exodus chapter 17 and verse 16. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
That is a war tactic, all right? And a lot of our people, because we don't know who we are, we keep falling for it.
Right. Yep. What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.